My association with drugs and mental health started actually with birth. We have a long line of mental health issues in my family and substance use issues, including alcoholism. My grandparents were both alcoholics, my father, my mother. I also have a 25-year-old son who is bipolar and a 29-year-old son who is in remission from heroin use disorder.
Our 35-year-old son, Daniel, is a recovering substance user. He nearly died 5 years ago at our house from a heroin overdose.
The support that was available for me was pretty non-existent, especially when I first found out about my son's heroin addiction and had no idea where to go or who to talk to. I was embarrassed and ashamed. Started Googling and I found Live for Lolly and Chelsea.
My role is to set up panels and discussions in the community regarding the issue of drug use and drug addiction. Currently, we've got a 4-part series going on at the Buffalo Grove Community Arts Center called From Use to Abuse. We've also had panels speak at synagogues and have some coming up in the future.
As the Director of Operations, I oversee the entire walk-in clinic. I do all the scheduling for the naloxone training. I also do treatment navigation if someone were to walk in and say, I need help. I speak to communities. I sit on panels discussing drug abuse. I also go into schools. I do naloxone training to reverse opiate overdose. I have seen the programs that we do here make impacts on whole communities. People are realizing that drug addiction is a public health issue, not an individual or a family issue. People are coming together, they're talking about this issue, and they want to know what they can do to help, whether they've been personally impacted or not. And I think that is one of the biggest things that Live for Lolly has done. We've brought people together for a very big issue that is facing every community in this country.
As far as the future of education with Live for Lolly goes, I think it's gratifying for us that there are so many people involved with Live for Lolly right now that want to get involved with it, but it's also a little disheartening knowing how vast the problem is, that there aren't more people involved in it.
I would like more of the public to know what Live for Lolly does. I think that when we have smart recovery meetings or grief support meetings or family and friends meetings, that there should not be a chair available.
I think Live for Lolly's greatest strength is the passion that is behind everything that's done with Live for Lolly. Nearly everybody that's associated with the organization is impacted, either having children in recovery or having lost children or spouses or parents. And everybody's just so passionate about trying to make the world better and safer from this horrible, horrible disease that's out there now. One of the things I've really learned about from Live for Lolly is the stigma problem. When I first got involved with Live for Lolly, I didn't want to use my last name. And Chelsea said, if you don't use your last name, all you do is perpetuate the stigma. There are people that stopped talking to us, some of them maybe because they thought we were bad parents, and some of them just because they don't know what to say. Unless you're going through it, a lot of people just don't get it. Being able to talk about it the way we do has hopefully allowed people to know that we're not bad parents. We don't have a bad child. Our son is a sick child trying to get well. He's not a bad child trying to get good.
Being there for the individual that is struggling with addiction and being there for their family. And the best thing is we do all this with no judgment at all.
I want the public to know that Live for Lolly is available, that we have a wide range of programs in terms of treatment and counseling and referrals for treatment and counseling and education, and we can always use extra help. as a practicing lawyer, sometimes that was the only thing I was doing. I typically worked 6 days a week, and now I have a passion outside of my own profession.